And here we are beside the stage here with Andrea Culligan, who is our MC for the evening. She's a partner at Deloitte and has a huge, illustrious career setting up and moving on from businesses and seeing the highs and lows of small business. Really someone who is positioned quite well to talk on behalf of small business. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Alexi.
Now tell me a little bit about the awards and why you think it's so important that the recognition is there for small tech businesses to show their achievements in terms of innovation.
You know what? It's hard. It's hard to start a business. It's hard to get these things off the ground. And there are so many times when you are starting an idea, a concept, a business, whether that be entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship, when you just feel like you are all alone and that all of these hard efforts are not going recognized. And what that does is that devalues your experience and it devalues the opportunity. These awards start to recognize the opportunities that we have to exponentially support these founders, these businesses, these government organizations, and these teams inside that are really looking to innovate and change for growth. And innovation is the necessity for wealth creation. And if we don't focus on innovation in all types and sizes of organizations, public service, private, whatever it might be, we become stagnant. And stagnance is death.
I have to say that's one of the things I'm quite impressed with these awards is they not only celebrate entrepreneurs and small businesses and startups, but they also look at government and also larger organisations. Why do you think it's important that those guys are recognised just as the startups and the entrepreneurs are?
I feel like it's almost more important for public service to be celebrating entrepreneurship and innovation internally, because if we only focus on entrepreneurs bringing innovation to our community, then we're a lost cause. We have to be able to support and recognize and celebrate innovation internally for it to be a continuous ecosystem and flowing throughout all levels of our country. And as I said, innovation is wealth creation. If we don't focus on it internally as well as externally, then we will not actually have a successful economy.
Now you yourself, as well as being a successful entrepreneur and a small business owner, are also now a partner with Deloitte. Why do you think it's important that the likes of Deloitte support these sort of, awards and ceremonies and parts of innovation? Why do they have to be a part of it?
Look, they don't have to. It's that Deloitte wants to. And the reason is that they have a global brain of information, people, resources, and connections that is one of the most powerful in the world. We have the ability to provide products and services that support startups, scale-ups, fast growth, emerging businesses, emerging technologies, and we provide research, insight, support, strategic direction, and advice that really helps these organizations succeed. It is in our DNA. Deloitte is one of the most entrepreneurial of the firms, and it is absolutely encouraged internally to become entrepreneurial, to really lead the charge and bring the right products and services to this stream so that we are delivering from the ground all the way up.
Well, I have to say that's fantastic news for the small business community that they've got that sort of support and I guess leading from the front from large corporates like Deloitte. Thank you for joining us this evening and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening yourself.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Thanks, Alexi.